Hello, beautiful soul tribe. Hello, fire and earth, awakening to love. Aiden, darling, hello. How are you, brother? Is this where you can get some spiritual downloads? Because, yes, please. I feel you, brother. Um, Christina, my sister, how are you? I'm so sorry I couldn't make that trip. Nat on the moon, hello. Hello, hello, darlings. I think it's interesting what I post. Okay. I don't know if you can have that. I'll give you a little longer, but if it's getting super loud, we can't do anything about it. We're going to take it away. Do you think we should just give it up? She's like, please don't. I'm not moving. I just love you. I just love you. Thank you. I may have to take it away, though, if you can't be quiet. You know you can have it all day long, except for when I'm on here. Y'all don't think I'm mean to her, okay? Look at those puppy eyes. No, ma'am. You're so sweet. Now, I think it's interesting the way that I shuffled the decks and the way they laid out, whatever ones wanted to come out today. So we have here, I'm going to show you everything. On Numerology deck, 77, Spirituality. She has no clue I can see her in this camera. Or hear her, apparently. Then, what I say, Spiritual Growing Pains. Building Blocks. 28, also 11. That's how we grow, y'all. That's how we grow. All right. All right. I'm sorry, dear. Hey, mine. Drop it. You can have it back after the video. Okay? It's mine right now. Then, Vice Versa Tarot. I love you. I'm not mad at you. Ah, the Death card. This is a great image of the Death card. I love how the horse's eyes are on fire. Like the horse is already enlightened, y'all. Thank goodness, because he's riding it. I'm going to explain more about this card in a moment. And then in this deck, 2 cards, I split it, and 2 cards showed themselves to me. I was asked to split it. And we have the curse. Notice the hand covering her mouth. It's very much going to have to... No, ma'am. No. Please, Mom. Please. Okay, you're going to have to take it in the back. Okay? You're going to have to take it in the back. Notice the hand covering her mouth. Also, we have 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. This is the time of struggle. Y'all don't make fun of my hair. I'll explain that in a minute why there's a leaf in there and everything. I saved it for y'all. And then magic. Okay? 33. I love this card so much. I say often it reminds me of a combination of the Mother Mary, and I also feel a lot of Jesus in it, which makes sense, right? You can have it. I'm not mad at you. You just have to go in the back with it. Okay? Okay. Here you go. Go lay down. Come on. Go lay down in Jimbo's room. Nope. Go all the way back. Come on. All the way back. Go lay down. All the way back in Jimbo's room. Come on. Go lay down. Okay. I know y'all love seeing her, but it's too loud for the audio and I just can't have it. So, I was getting on here. I don't know if my mother's on here. Did she make it? I hope she did. Live chat. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got so many more people whenever I remember to hit that. I'm surprised it doesn't come up. Hi, how much? Hello. Kristen, Luna, beautiful. Flabbergasted Shenanigoat. Hi, J-Love. Western Raven, hello, darling. Amy Gill. Hello, my beautiful. Sherry Blakely Huddleston. Hey, Val, caught you live. Awesome. So glad you're here, sister. Ronnie's Realm 11. Hello, darling. Noelle Alexa. Beautiful. Yesenia Jody Christensen. My mommy didn't make it, apparently. I asked her to come. But anyway, I said, okay, I'd love for you to actually show up to one of my lives. And I said, but my hair's in a funny do, because she always, about my hair. And she goes, it's not in that thing. And I said, what thing? And she goes, that doop-de-doo you put on your head. And I just do this to get it out of my face. You know, it's either a bandana or it's like this if I'm cleaning and stuff, right? Well, today I was sitting outside and I was listening to a tarot video of my own, one of my people I follow. I'm sure y'all follow her too. Consciousness Evolutionary Journey, Jen. Consciousness Evolutionary Journey. Beautiful, beautiful reader. One who absolutely assisted in my spiritual enlightenment. Well, I'm sitting outside and she said, and you know, I was in the vibe of it. I was in the vibe of feeling what she was saying. Like, you're talking to me, you know? And I know these are general readings, but you do have those moments. It's like when you talk about the Bible and the living word, when it's speaking to you, it's coming off the pages like it was meant for you. And sometimes these videos are like that, right? And they are meant to be like that. The magic just speaks to you and you're like, ah, oh, that was for me, right? And I was in that moment. And she was saying something along the lines of, you feel other animals, you feel something as small as a flower or a weed, you feel the wind, and then all of a sudden the wind goes, I'm not kidding. And in Texas, that doesn't happen this time of year. We don't get wind, okay? We don't get that. It's just hot. It's hot. So I'm sitting outside and the wind comes through and I'm like, I do feel the wind. And she said, you feel that everything around you, the leaves, and this leaf came through the wind and it got stuck in my hair and I thought it was a bug and I started clawing at my hair. And what is normally a tight bund, like goofy looking loop-de-loo turned into this, which is actually not so bad. It's kind of, it's softer because it's normally I look like a who, you know? I look like a who. But look it, I left the leaf there for y'all. It kind of looks like a caterpillar, doesn't it? It's not, don't worry, I checked. It's a leaf, it's a leaf. But doesn't it kind of look like a caterpillar? Okay, so I thought that was so neat. And so I kept it there for the soul tribe. I was like, well, now I have to go live. Okay, so the magic touches you the more that you feel, you recognize the curse. The more you recognize the curse, every time you see it, every time you take that hand off your mouth, the more authentic you become, the more you get the magic in your life. This is not easy work, and I'm not saying it is. That is one thing I will never claim. It is not easy work. It is not for the faint of hearted. The faint of heart, whatever it is. It is a death and rebirth. Now look at this death card. Death comes to us all. Death comes to us all. You're going to die. Everyone you know is going to die. Every single person you know is going to die. You're going to die. I'm going to die. We are all going to die. But our perception is different than what they would have it be. Death is waking back up. Right now you're asleep. Death is waking back up. When death comes to you, you will be awoken. Now look, when I turn this card around, what a difference. Now these men are awake after death has taken them. We see here that the merchant that bowed before him, we have here a merchant and a jester of sorts. You know, someone who is an entertainer or a playwright or a play actor or something, someone who entertains for a living. And then we have here someone who is a businessman for a living. Now we see what's interesting is that the merchant holds the lily of enlightenment. I'm sorry, the lotus of enlightenment, and the jester, or whatever you want to call it, the character has the lotus, I'm sorry, the lily of disciplined and financial, of what the merchant should be holding. They're each holding the opposite flowers of which they should be holding, because they see that this life is just one dream. Just one dream. And on the other side, it is all aspects that you will need. Both are equally as important as the next. Both are equally as important as the next. We can see a bit of alchemy going on here. We see the blackbird, the crow on the skull. Okay? Death is the awakening. What are you doing while you're here? Okay, let's see what this is all trying to say. Okay. Spirituality. Building blocks. It's an interesting balance. For some of us, we can become so spiritual. I'll turn this up. I'm having some camera holder issues. For some of us, we can become so spiritual that we lose our earthly value. That very much is like this, are you participating? Are you working with others? Are you growing spiritually? And you should always take time for yourself. Don't get me wrong. You should always take time for yourself. But are you communicating and building with others? Spiritual growing pains are so uncomfortable. They're truly painful. And it is within us. It is within us, within the deepest parts of our ego, to protect ourselves from change. But the only way to grow is through change. Now, I want to say, thank you so much, sister. I want to say, here's a quote by Anais Nin that gets me through whenever I'm going through the spiritual growing pains. What was it? And when I realized that that the risk of remaining in a bud was more painful than the risk of blossoming. I realized that the risk of remaining in a tight bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. That's a tower moment. When you hit that point, when Spirit's saying grow, whenever that change is coming at you, and you're like, but I'm so comfy. I like where I'm at. Or you're just holding it off. It could be having to do with a relationship, a job, your spiritual growth. But only through walking through that growth will you get the growth you keep asking for. And you know you're asking for it. If you're attracted to my channel, you're asking for it. You're asking for the growth. And then they bring you that change, because that is how to get said growth. And you go, me too. Me too. This ain't me telling you. This is me going through it with you. You know that. Me too. That's when that looking at the ugly comes in. Well, what makes me not want to push through this? Notice your emotions. Your emotions are one of your senses on this plane. Right? Notice your emotions. That is what they use as a very big tool to tell you what to look at. Am I angry? Okay, we'll explore that anger. Walk through that anger. Slow down for that moment. Why am I angry? Just ask it before you can feel it. Feel the anger. Feel the anger. Walk away. Feel the anger. Ooh, I'm PO'd. I am really, really mad. I'm mad. And then don't act. Don't act. Because that's the first thing anger wants you to do is act. Do something to make this, it's an explosive emotion. Do something to make this feeling dissipate, right? Drink or yell or hit, right? Lash out. But don't. For you are in control of your emotions. And in fact, not only are you in control of them, they are your tool bag to tell you exactly what's going on. Like when you touch a burner and it's hot and you say, ouch, that hurt. Don't do that again. The anchor is there to tell you to navigate the course. It's your tool bag. Don't be mad at the anger. Don't be mad at the emotions. The more emotional you are, the more tools you have. But it's time to start looking at them. I feel sad. Okay, why do I feel sad? Am I lonely? Am I listless? Am I lacking motivation? Am I sad because something's holding me back? Then walk through that. Well, what's holding me back? Is it a person, a place, a thing? Is it me? Is it a combination? That's okay. Look at it. Okay, this person's holding me back. But is it, I guarantee you, a little bit of you will always be in there. Maybe not totally. Some of us are held back by others and pushed down. We're not given options. But there's hard options that you can make out there whenever you get backed into a corner. So then walk through that. Okay, someone's holding me back. Someone's holding me down. Okay, I can stay here for another day. I can stay here another week. I can stay here for another month. I can stay here forever being held down. Or I can do something about it. Time is up to you. The time is up to you. You have the gas pedal. Let Spirit have the wheel. You're the one that decides how fast or slow it goes. Spirit directs you, right? But if you have that thing on a halted brake and you're not doing anything, that doesn't mean the world stops around you. Looking at the ugly, those spiritual growing pains. Not for the faint of heart. The awakening, when you are going through the steps of the awakening process, which thankfully for us never end. They are eternally transforming. But they do, those circles are hard at the bottom, like a tornado. But as they get bigger, not only does it get easier, but you have better foresight looking down, right? You have a better vision, overall vision, a better awareness of yourself, of others, and the world that you are in and the dimension that you are in right now, of what you're here to do. And every time you get to grow on those spiritual rings as they get big, the growth is exponentially. When I say exponentially, that means, you understand what exponentially means. I don't want to have to explain mathematics right now, but exponentially bigger. So this tight ring, the next one's not double. It's exponentially bigger than that and exponentially bigger. The power and the spiritual growth that come with those giant rings. It may take longer to go up a ring because they're so much bigger, but the growth is exponentially and that much bigger. And you just have to take a step up. Now, when the rings are tight, it only takes a little step. Just a little bit. And they're like, okay, we're right here behind you. See, Spirit's running the vortex. You just got to step into it. That's it. Step into it. Step in and go up. But you can stay on a ring down here at the bottom forever. That's up to you. Free will, my brothers and sisters. Free will, right? Thank you, Christina, so much for the donation. Anyone who donates to my channel, you're included in my new moon and full moon ritual for the season or for the month. It depends. For instance, right now, if you're going to donate to my channel, you'll be included in the September season of the full moon and the new moon. Okay? The Virgo season, I mean. I have an Excel spreadsheet that very much like puts you down in. If you missed the full moon, new moon, they will just put you into the next one. It's not like you get cut off at the month. I just wanted to clarify that because they asked me to earlier. and I keep forgetting. Earlier meaning a couple weeks ago. Time may be fluid. Okay? Time may be fluid. In a cosmic sense, but not in this lifetime. Okay? And what I mean by that is I'm not trying to freak you out like you're running out of time, but work with time. Work with time. When you are presented with a portal of energy that's saying now is some time for spiritual growth, now is time for regeneration, they're saying that again, exponentially, you'll get that much more out of it. It will multiply. It will become much more, which means your benefits, your rewards will be much more. That is how you flow with time. When you're faced with these issues is when they must be dealt with. When you feel these emotions is when they must be dealt with. Not later. Not, don't Scarlett O'Hara it, and I'll think about that tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. I say that all the time. That is my favorite quote, my favorite book, right? Gone with the Wind. Not that, that's like my ugly speaking, but it's still my favorite book and one of my favorite quotes. But that's because I understand Scarlett O'Hara in a way of her selfishness that I almost appreciate her. I appreciate how selfish she was and how she was able to say, my mommy did show up. Good job, Mama. Vesta Murphy is my mom, if y'all were wondering. Okay, but yeah, whenever she does get selfish, a little greedy, sometimes it's like, well, who else is going to do it for her? Now, of course, she hurts people, and that's not cool. We don't like that. But you almost have sympathy for her and her spoiled brat self because she is like a child going through it all alone. I really highly suggest it. I know that they're taking that book off the shelves, but if you have an opportunity to read it, it's a great book. Okay. I mean, taking in understanding the times and everything, y'all. You know how I feel about that. I'm not going to get into all that here. Not going to do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm missing my numerology cards, and I was feeling them today. What I'm going to do, some of these just flipped over, and I'm going to start them over. I am going to pull a few numerology cards. These will be very simple to see if you read now. Y'all know the thing. They're likely going to tell a story. There might be one that resonates more than the rest, but I want you to pick one that gives you the twirl in the belly, gives you the lump in your throat, gives you that twinge. Even if it's one you're like, I don't want that one. If it's that one, maybe that's the one you should take, right? If you have any kind of strong emotion towards it, negative or positive, that's your card. What to pay special or close attention to here right now. What to pay special close attention to in the here and now. Okay. We're going to pull 3 of them. And then we're going to clarify with hello, Quabina Lace. Then we're going to clarify with the vice versa. Because I'm feeling that. I'm feeling old school today, y'all. Feeling old school. Although if any of you have not seen these decks and would like to get them, I have all of them listed below. This is the numerology. This is the vice versa. I wanted to say to the whole soul tribe, breaking these ancestral curses, that hand that covers your mouth, breaking these will truly bring you the magic you've been wanting, the innocence. Turn to innocence. Oh, yeah, 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 oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. For the soul tribe. Everybody take a big old deep breath through your belly. Release it up your spine, out your crown chakra. One more time. Release all expectations of this reading. Allow Spirit to talk to you. These kind of readings aren't for asking questions. They know what you want to know. Just release expectation and you will know your card. Another 14. Ooh. You had a 14 in the ancestral curse. Moderation. Patience. This looks like a shadow work reading, and that's okay. Face it. Look at it. Definitely a shadow work reading. Pride. Okay. Okay. Show you again, then I'm going to clarify. Okay? Okay. Moderation. 14, also a 5. I like how it's the color green of money, right? Although moderation can stem to many things. Food, drugs, alcohol. Patience. 2. Patience. And pride. 19. Also a 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. Right at the end of the road into a new beginning. And look at the next card out. So one of these, or maybe more than one, will speak to you, but one's going to speak to you more than the others. One's going to speak to you more than the others. Let's go ahead and clarify them. Face up to the ugly, y'all. Pull them swords out of your back so they'll finally be in your arsenal. Okay. Moderation, 14. This card came out a lot in the pre-shuffle as well. Just want to show you guys. 9 of Pentacles. Coming into the month of September, I'm not very surprised. Happy birthday to my Virgos out there. Virgo season started the 22nd. And a belated happy birthday to my Leos. No, I didn't say. Ha! It buzzed! It buzzed! I didn't pick it. It buzzed. It came right out the middle. Oh, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. With the moderation. With the moderation. Look at that. Clarify. Moderation. What do we have here? Oh, yes. Card of 14. Both 14. Both the card of moderation. Yes, sir, Bob. Thank you very much. Yep. That is insane, you guys. That is stupid. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on earth to keep herself balanced, right? To keep herself balanced. Now, normally, not normally, and this is normal for, pretty normal. This goes very heavily off the Rider Waite. It has some changes, but the symbology is normal. In one of the original tarot decks, and please forgive me, I cannot remember which one, but one of the very, very, very first original, it was Jesus pouring wine, and it turns into water. I think that's interesting. But we also see here the signs of male and feminine underneath her. We turn it around. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If you're having issues with moderation, look at this. Now, we see here, we got ego, right? There you are. That's your ego. Looking out all stubbornly. I'm staying on this path. I'm not changing. Stop looking at me, bird. Right? That bird's just looking at him. That's spirit. That's your spirit guide. Saying, are you going to listen to me? Look at that. He's like, I'm not changing. Yes, you are. And I'm not going to stop until you do. He's like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Right? They're going to keep bugging you. until you listen. Look over here. This is where the hanged man used to be. Ah, but he's gotten up from his sacrifice. They're saying you've made the sacrifice, gone through the tower. You've gone through the work, the devil, toxicity. Don't fall back. Look at what you've learned. Keep your moderation with what you have learned through the devil, right? Through the star, through the tower, through the sacrifice of the hanged man, right? Because now both are within you and you have control. Truly, moderation. What else in moderation? What else we got in moderation? What else we got in moderation? All right. Okay. 2 cards came out here. Give me a moment. So when some of you get out of moderation, and this can apply to many different things, okay? When you get out of your moderation, you get stubborn like that, right? Spirit's talking to you. You ain't listening. You ain't listening, okay? Stubborn, right? This is how, I want you to look at this and know that this is how Spirit sees you. It's frustrating, right? Because there you sit alone on that rock in the middle of a storm, in the middle of all this great tumultuous spiritual growth going on, and you're ignoring it. Look at you sitting there with your blindfold, holding all the power. Holding all the power. You're not tied up. You're not stranded. But you're blinded to what's going on around you. Right? Blinded to what's going on around you. Get stuck in this hole, right? Get stuck in this hole. And I'm not saying, darlings, I'm not saying that these swords were not horrifying. Every single one of them was a battle that you had to go through. Every single one of them broke you, or you thought they broke you. No, they did not. I know it's easy to fall back into those swords, but no. We have pulled those out of our backs. We have put those in our arsenals. We're not going back to that pity party, right? Let's turn this around. Look at that light at the end of the tunnel. Now we see he's sitting up out of bed. Okay, I've got to get up. That's the first step. I got to get up. Now look at this, my friends. Look over here in the corner. You may not have noticed in this state, or if you are here now, you may not notice, but I promise you, your spirit guide, your Jesus Christ, your whoever your God is watching and waiting. Footprints in the sand, y'all. Even though you may not see them, they're there, and they're waiting on you. They never stop being there. They are waiting on you. Okay? So if you're stuck there, please understand that. And look, if we turn this card around, my friends. Now she sits, and the water's calm before her. She flows with the cycle of the moon. She takes power from it. Takes time for herself. Look how her hair sits still. From this angle, we don't see her blindfolded. We say, oh, she must be holding all the power. That girl is sitting there like she knows what's up. She's no longer allowing her environment to control her. She is controlling her environment. Make a choice. I just heard from someone's guide, show up. Make a choice. Show up for you, for them. Show up for your life. Right? No one said it'd be easy, y'all. Okay? So that's what came out from moderation. I'm feeling for some of you a very, this is an emotional moderation. Moderation of your own emotions is an important thing, right? Not for everybody. You take that as it resonates for the moderation. But even when it comes to moderation and things, that comes to controlling your emotions a lot of times. I need this at the cash register. And it's like, oh, wait. You get home and you're like, I did not need this fidget spinner. No, I did not. But I needed it then. Need it. Control yourself. Control yourself. Just listen to Val saying that to you. When y'all get hit with those moderation, I'm going to have a drink, I'm going to do this. Not saying you can't have a drink. But if you're trying to cut back on the drinking, or if you're learning that you're having a hard time moderating it, just listen to Val and say, control yourself, girl. Or control yourself, boy. Right? Just hear me in the back of your head. Put me back there. I'll help you out. I'll help you out. Or else, if you guys don't do it, and this didn't come out with it, but it was the next card out. So look, we're being saved from it now, but I'm telling you what's coming if you don't. And no one likes those towers, okay? They're good in the end. That's them saying, I've been watching long enough and you ain't doing anything, so I'm going to have to take it down, okay? It's not built on sturdy foundations. I have to take it down, okay? Okay. Put that one back in there. And put that tower back in. It might come out for somebody else. It didn't come out for y'all. Don't worry. It's coming next, though, if you don't watch that moderation, right? Okay. Patience. Patience. For patience. Something. One more. Patience, my friends. Patience. I felt something. Is it you? It feels like you. Whatever it is in there, feels like right there. Yep. Very similar coloring to the cards. Interesting. Okay. Very similar coloring to the cards here for patience. You have this dark of night, right? Now, here we got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, for patience. Here we got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Now here we see, here is this beautiful angel filling these 9 cups, but oh, look. Her cornucopia is empty. Okay, her cornucopia is empty. Here we have him looking at you. Again, here's that spirit in the corner, and y'all know how I feel about that good-looking water man. Look at that man. Maybe made of water, but he is looking at you all. Girl. And look, guys, you even get that nice backside. So everybody's good here. Now, patience. What you think you know, I'm hearing, what you think you know is not the full story. Okay? You think, I'm manifesting all this stuff. Where it at? Right? Where's all this stuff I've been manifesting? And over here, we see him looking at you like, girl, what is your hurry right now? There is something, girl, behind you that you can't even see yet. Will you please let us do our work on our end? Right? For those of you out there that are trying to manifest a new life, trying to manifest a different life, trying to manifest a change in your career, in your love life, manifesting your true love. It's not all about you, my love, right? Let the universe work its magic. We don't know where that other situation or person might be in its growth. It may not be ready for you in all of your badassedness, right? They may not be ready for you in all of your glory, right? Or you may not be ready. As much as you think you know, I'm ready. You may not be ready, and leave that up to them. Okay? Now, if this man comes up to you with all them shooting stars, they're saying you are going to get everything you want and more. Have you ever seen that many shooting stars? You are going to get every single thing you want and more if you keep on the path, if you keep on growing. Taking time for yourself when need be, right? Taking time for yourself when need be, taking solace when need be. What are you thinking, right? And don't get greedy. Okay? Don't say, mine. Where's all my stuff? Just say, oh, it ain't here yet. But I've got a lot coming. I've got a lot coming. Look at all of these stars. Look at all of these cups. You have so much more coming than you can imagine. Things you would never think to ask for that are going to be the biggest, bestest wishes granted ever. And you don't even know yet to ask for them. I promise you, these things are coming. Not me, they're talking. Okay? These things are coming. Allow them to do their work. Allow them to do their magic. Now, I will say for some of you, first, take it as it resonates. These are general readings. I will say for some of you, don't be sitting in your pretty little pond with your pretty little backside for so long with your good-looking waterman that he has to come get you up out of your hole, right? You're missing out on things at that point, right? Take this as it resonates. Then your cornucopia empty because you haven't been eating it. You haven't been out there in the world. Now, for many of us, this is impossible. It's hard to make human connections right now. But if you can, do so. Pot, kettle, black. I am just telling y'all what they're telling me. I need to take everybody this advice. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. Or maybe I should say pot, kettle, black. All right, next up, pride. Next up, pride. 19. Sometimes I feel guilty for telling y'all stuff. I'm not taking I need to take all of it. Every time that I do a reading with y'all, I hope it's resonating because it's, I'm feeling a lot of this, Pride. Just so you know, next card out after these two, for if you're wishing for love specifically, because that red rose, I keep looking at this red rose. I'm also seeing 9s a lot. September, right? Who knows? So we had that 9 of Swords in the beginning. We have this 9 here. So if you're waiting on something, keep that nose clean because something's a-coming. September. And look, next card out. 2 of Cups. Okay? So, now it's not for you yet. It's a-coming. Better than that moderation with the Tower a-coming, but it's a-coming. Okay? Not yet. Be patient. This is the last fighting chance to do some self-work on your patience. Patience. Pride. Pride. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm Val with Eternal Transformations Tarot. We are on the last card of Pick a Card readings. All right then. It's too many. That's too many. Keep that one, I guess. I'll just keep them. I'll just keep them. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. I'll just keep them. I feel like this one's going to be, if you're new to my channel and you like it, like and subscribe, support a sister. It's like tipping. If you'd actually like to tip, there's a description box below. I have 3 links, Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal at the bottom. If you make a karma donation to my channel, tell me in the notes section what you want to manifest and what you want to release, because I include you in my new moon, full moon rituals. Okay? You'll be added to my spreadsheet. Okay. Give me a moment here. We got that. It came back out, y'all. It came back out. I know I was hoping it wouldn't either, but pride cometh before the fall. Pride cometh before the fall, right? Now, got pride here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Pride can be a good thing. Pride can be, but we're talking about what to work on here, right? Now we got here the Tower in reverse. Now, who doesn't like some of that? Who doesn't like some of that? What we see here is Honey, this hoopla has already happened to you. It's already happened to you. Look at the bird of peace saying, I know it looks bad now. It's flying through. It's like the dove by Noah's Ark saying, I know it looks bad now, but it's going to get better, right? I know. It's going to get better. And there's that all-seeing eye watching saying, I'm doing this for you. I love you. I love you. I'm taking it away because I love you. Now turn it around. Now we see this crickety old tower, this crickety old situation, whatever this is for you, whatever this is that they keep trying to take away from you because you keep cycling back to it. Now they're saying, let it be this. If it's not already, let it be this. Let it be that crickety old tower that lightning strikes and look, no one is there. No one is there to fall out. No one is there to get burned up by it. The mask, notice the mask is not over here. The mask that we all wear on this play has been broken and fallen off where you see the truth of yourself, this situation. And now when lightning strikes, you are not there for that, are you? That's a good tower. That's a good tower. You're like, whoo, I missed that. Could have been there for that. Whether it's a person, a situation, a person, place, a thing, right? Whatever down this is for you, okay? Now, I'm going to say here that I'm looking at these. This could be related to money or love. It's going to depend on how it messes with you. But for somebody, pride has stopped you from something in your life before. Don't let it happen again. Pride has stopped you from something in your life before, either an opportunity for money or love, an opportunity for success or love, however you want to put that. Don't let that happen again. We have here the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? So something has broken your heart. Could very well be towards money. Also, though, please remember this is a general reading and it will resonate with you as it should. If this is speaking about, they may have sent this out here to say, for some of y'all mofos, it's love, right? Saying, I don't want to reach back out. I don't want them to know how much I want them, even though they are sitting over there thinking the same thing about you. Right? And this isn't for everybody. This isn't for everybody. Okay? But someone's lost something. Or some. Let me put it this way. Hold on. Let me clarify through them and then I'll clarify about the money. Let me start with the relationship part. Okay? Someone has lost someone in their life or lost touch with someone in their life due to pride. Okay? And I'm not talking about some ugly pride. I'm just talking about regular old, I'm not going to be the first one to reach out. I'm not going to be the first one to call. I'm not going to be the first one, you know. And even when they do, I won't say you're so much game playing as afraid to be vulnerable with this person. Okay, don't let pride come before that loss again. Because here we see how painful that was. But again, we turn it around, y'all. And something is growing back there. You see the pain. Allow this thing that you don't see yet. Again, you don't see it. There is something there, though. There's something there for somebody out there. I feel like someone new, because you see here, that rose we were looking at earlier, this beautiful rose growing behind you, and this one, it's crushed, right, on the ground. Heartbroken, ouch. But then we see here, but look, spiritual, this is a color of spiritual growth, comes with this pain, right? Don't let that pride stop you again. And if you have gone through a heartbreak, do not allow pride to stop you from getting your spiritual growth out of this. Okay? Now, when it comes to money, I want you to look here. Look how bright these two cards are in the upright position. Okay? Now, it does not mean positive, negative. It is aspects of each other. Okay? Now, in the upright position, we can see the golden warmth, the beauty. You know, he's on this steady horse. They look like, You know, this horse ain't going to buck him off. He does look a little listless, though, I must say. He looks a little listless. However, this is a stable, slow-moving opportunity, okay? This woman obviously has all that she needs. Very cozy in life, comfortable in every way. Now, we turn it around. Sorry, everything's backwards when I look up, y'all, so I gotta... Beer and chocolate, sis. Much love. Thank you, Aiden. I will get me some beer and chocolate. Not this week, though. I'm not drinking this week. Okay. Hold up. Now, here we see that she is got her bird that she had on the other side. Oh, but she's holding it out, and there's the moonlight. Now, look at this. Interesting. I don't often think of this card as love, but look up close in that tower. Someone else is putting off a bird. But she seems to have her head turned like she can't quite see him. Missed opportunity again? Are we talking about pride? Like, I'm comfortable as I am. I don't need anybody else. I don't need anyone. Missed opportunity again. Could be in love. Could be an opportunity in business. Take it as it resonates. Okay? And again, I'm seeing love with this. I'm seeing this guy going away brokenhearted. But he's got pride too. Maybe y'all are very similar with the pride thing. Now, I want all of you to take away from this that it could be money. Or it could be love. It depends on how it's resonating for you. Truly. Okay? But this guy's breaking my heart. Now his horse wreaths. These things look droopy and sad. His winning wreath around his neck. He was like, I was the winner when I was with her. And now even his winning wreath is drooping and his head's all bowed. He looks so sad. Now it is just a perspective, okay? But is this the situation you want again? These opportunities, if it's a kind of, if you are a female or a male, this kind of person coming towards you is a slow mover. And maybe you are too. Maybe this is about self-growth and self-recognition and understanding how much pride you have. You're a slow mover and you need to be straight up with people about that. Right? However that works for you. Now, next card out, it's not yours. It's not yours, but I'm going to show you. The next card out for pride would have been, okay, we don't know what side it would have flipped on. But here we see, there you are with all that money. Alone with your dog. Now, that's not a bad thing. That's where I'm at right now in life. But there you are, alone with your dog. Or, there you are, sharing generationally with family, with much abundance and much to pass on. Now, I will say that they look like they're asking him for money. But we don't know that. We don't know that, right? Because it's funny. I can't really tell if he's looking at them or the dog. I think he's looking at them in the picture. Now that we look at it, right? He's looking straight ahead. He's petting his dog, but he's looking at them. Okay? So, that's what's coming next for you if you're willing to walk through that pride. Okay. Somebody out there, I think that your pride hurt you and somebody else unintentionally. That's the way it always goes. But look at it. Make amends. Reach out. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be a job opportunity. But if it's coming up, they're saying something else is coming or that thing is coming back around. Don't you dare miss it over the same thing. Okay? Don't, fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. This wouldn't have come out like this with all that, with pride, if they weren't about to say, fool me twice, shame on me. Right? Don't be fooled a second time if you got that card. Something's coming back around. And that's exciting. That's good news. It's going to be abundant. If it's a job thing, it's going to be abundant. If it's a love thing, it's going to be abundant. Okay. Let's pull one shaman oracle for the soul tribe. Okay. We already pulled out earlier curse and magic. Curse and magic. Ancestral curses, as you break them, bring about the magic. And my darlings, magic only exists if you believe in it. If you don't want to believe in it, that's fine. You don't get it in your world. But if you believe in it, little by little, you're going to start getting some magic. You're going to start getting some magic. Okay, let's pull one for the soul tribe, and then we'll close it up. Getting back on my game. I'm sorry it's taking me a while to come out of this funk, but I'm doing better every day. I am. When I get these horoscopes done soon, I will have all of the September horoscopes done by the end of the week. All 12 of them. I have notes all over my house. I got all of my cleaning done. Well, the stuff I really need to get done, and there's still more. I'm not going to lie. I had to close my eyes. I can't lie to y'all. There's still some more stuff I need to get done. But I'm on it. Okay, so I'm thinking I got the major stuff done today. And I'm going to do one cleaning job a day. That'll take less than an hour in the morning. And then 3 horoscopes. I'm going to do it. And y'all get on me if I'm not doing it. This is it. I felt it. Oh, the Holy Mountain. Ooh, I like it. The Holy Mountain. 25. Also a 7. Some consider to be the perfect spiritual number. The Holy Mountain. Where are we at with the book? I moved it. The Holy Mountain, 25. Let's read a little bit of it. I don't have my glasses, so y'all bear with me if I have to hold it weird. But they are found. They are found. I have my vice clips, but my uncle, I texted my uncle Vern Wayne. I have a bunch of uncles, y'all. And we were over at his house for like a family get-together a few weeks ago. I was at my uncle Vern Wayne's house. He lives out in the country. And I said, did you find a pair of armless glasses? And he sent me a picture, and sure as shoot, he sure did. Okay, so I'll have them soon again with my vice clips. Okay, the essence of this card. Let me hold this up so you can see if you have any symbolism in there. Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as places of great power, where one encounters spirit or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main god and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped Mount Asangate to receive the starlight and bring the fire to earth. My arm's getting tired. I've got to switch hands. The essence. Sorry, that was... Next time I'm just going to read the essence, I think. Okay. This hand is weird. Sorry, y'all. The essence. The Holy Mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. Speaking of vision. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of all. The medicine here, if you're having trouble with this. When the Holy Mountain shows up, it's time to be active. Okay? Okay? Don't make him yell at you. He's going to holler at you soon. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain, there are no obstacles, only beauty, an unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the Holy Mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, as these are real obstacles. Spiritual growing pains, y'all. Spiritual growing pains. Go to the Holy Mountain. And look at how far you've come from there, right? When you get to the top, you'll see how far you've truly come already. And how much further you have to go. How exciting is that? Okay. I want to close this up with the last Anais Nin quote. Blah, blah, blah. Courage. I'm sorry. I had it here and then it might have fallen out of my head. Fart in the wind, you guys. You know how it is. Life expands and contracts in equal measure to your courage. Right? I don't think that's exactly the wording, but it's something like that. Life expands and shrinks and expands in equal measure to your courage. In equal measure to one's courage. However she says it. But keep that in your head. Okay. Mandy Pants, let's close it out. You want to sing? Okay, let's sing, y'all. You know what they say. You know what they say. They say, don't waste your hay. Say bye. Rather gather and create. Be of service. Be a sensible person. Use your words. No, don't be nervous. You can do this. You've got purpose. Find your medicine and use it. Hey, come here. Come here. Do you want to go for a walk? Do you? Okay, walkie poo for Mandy Pants. I love you all so much. My soul tribe. Support a sister, like and subscribe. It's like tipping. If you'd like to actually tip, my links are below. Tell me what you want to manifest and what you want to release for the new and full moon in September. I just love her. I just love you. I just love you. I just love you. And your sloppy kisses. Okay, guys. We love you so much. Catch you on the flip side.